The dawn is quiet, but your heart hums with a restless ache. A conversation lingers, words unspoken or spoken too sharply. The weight of work, the pull of family, the silent question, am I enough for those I love? Relationships, like fragile threads, stretch and fray under life's unrelenting rhythm. Yet, in this stillness, what if you could weave a stronger self, not by grasping for answers, but by rooting yourself in wisdom as old as time? Stoic philosophy offers a gentle path to inner growth, carved by Marcus Aurelius through the fires of an empire's chaos. Welcome to Stoic Reign's Stoicism Exercises, 18, where struggles bloom into resilience, nurturing self-improvement, mental health, and a Stoicism mindset that binds heart to purpose. Whisper, I grow deeper today in the comments, and step into 14 Stoicism practices to deepen your Stoicism daily life and Stoicism relationships. Stoic philosophy isn't a cold shield against emotion. It's a warm lantern, guiding you to master your thoughts and actions with clarity and grace. For those over 30 navigating the tender complexities of love, family, and self-doubt, these Stoicism exercises are threads to mend what frays, fostering mindfulness and productivity. Drawing on Stoic quotes from Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, this guide weaves ancient wisdom into modern heartaches, perfect for Stoicism for beginners, Stoicism for women, or those seeking Stoicism on love. Meet 4 souls who deepened their growth through Stoicism practice, then embrace 14 Stoicism lessons to cultivate a life of connection and calm. Real-life Stoics, stories that mend the heart. Nora, a 34-year-old therapist, felt drained by clients, pain, and her own strained marriage, dimming her empathy. The loom of presence exercise wove her back to connection, boosting her mental health. Stoicism for women restored her warmth. Eli, a 41-year-old chef, wrestled with a falling out with his brother and work stress, clouding his joy. The ember of forgiveness exercise softened his heart, enhancing Stoicism relationships. Stoicism motivation rekindled his spirit. Talia, a 29-year-old teacher, battled self-doubt after a breakup, sapping her confidence. The tide of renewal exercise lifted her, fostering self-improvement. Stoicism practice brightened her path. Samir, a 47-year-old accountant, felt distant from his teenage daughter, dulling his purpose. The hearth of patience exercise grounded him, nurturing mindfulness. Stoicism for beginners deepened his bond. Nora, Eli, Talia, and Samir show how Stoic philosophy transforms relational strain into growth, from fractured ties to inner doubts. These Stoicism exercises are your lantern, guiding Stoicism daily steps and Stoicism on love. Why Stoicism nurtures inner growth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if you will ever dig." In a world of hurried texts, unspoken hurts, and relentless demands, relationships and self-worth often falter. But Stoicism exercises anchor you in what you control: your perspective, your kindness, your resilience, building a Stoicism mindset that heals and grows. Whether mending Stoicism relationships, rediscovering Stoicism on love, or chasing personal goals, Stoic philosophy offers clarity. These Stoicism lessons are for Stoicism for beginners and those seeking Stoicism motivation, turning fleeting moments into lasting strength. Here are 14 Stoicism practices to reduce anxiety, deepen connections, and unlock your inner growth. Top 14 Stoicism exercises to deepen your inner growth. Loom of presence. Weave connection. You have power over your soul. Mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. What it is: a loom to stay fully present in relationships. How to do it. Before a conversation, e.g. with a partner, breathe deeply, picturing a loom weaving threads of connection. Focus on their words, not your response. Say softly, "I am here, fully." Journal how it deepened the moment. Why it works. This Stoicism exercise fosters mindfulness and Stoicism relationships, grounding Stoic philosophy. Nora loomed to reconnect with her spouse. Ember of forgiveness. Soften old wounds. Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. Seneca, what it is. An ember to release grudges for growth. How to do it. When resentment stings, e.g. a sibling's words, nod gently, picturing an ember glowing softly. Write one hurt and one reason to forgive, e.g. they were stressed. Act kindly, then say, I free my heart. Journal the relief. Why it works. This Stoicism practice nurtures Stoicism on love, easing mental health. Eli embered to mend his bond with his brother, tide of renewal. Begin anew. Begin at once to live, and count each day as a new life. Seneca, what it is. A tide to wash away self-doubt. How to do it. At dawn, sip water slowly, picturing a tide cleansing your mind. Name one fresh goal, e.g. rebuild confidence. Take one step, e.g. journal affirmations, then say, I rise renewed. Journal the step's impact. Why it works. This Stoicism exercise sparks self-improvement, uplifting Stoicism motivation. Talia tided to heal post-breakup, hearth of patience, hold space for others. Kindness is invincible provided it's sincere. Marcus Aurelius, what it is. A hearth to grow through patience. How to do it. When frustrated, e.g. with a child, sway softly, picturing a warm hearth. Ask, what might they need? Offer patience, e.g. listen quietly, then say, my patience binds. Journal the connection. Why it works. This Stoicism practice strengthens Stoicism relationships, fostering mindfulness. Samir hearthed to bridge the gap with his daughter. Glow of gratitude. Cherish what is. Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart. Seneca, what it is. A glow to deepen joy in relationships. How to do it. Each evening, taste a warm drink, picturing a glow radiating. List 3 relational gifts, e.g. a friend's laugh. Say, these warm my soul. Write one gift's impact in your Stoicism journal. Why it works. This Stoicism exercise boosts mental health, reframing Stoicism lessons. Nora glowed to value her loved ones. Veil of clarity. Reframe hurts. It's not things that upset us, but our opinions about things. Epictetus, what it is. A veil to see conflicts clearly. How to do it. When hurt, e.g. a friend's remark, blink slowly, picturing a veil lifting. Write the story, e.g. they don't care, then rewrite it, e.g. they were distracted. Act calmly, then say, my clarity heals. Journal the shift. Why it works. This Stoicism practice reduces anxiety, aligning with Stoic philosophy. Eli veiled to understand his brother. Flame of courage. Speak your truth. The only way to ease our fear is to face it. Seneca, what it is. A flame to act boldly in love. How to do it. Before a tough talk, e.g. addressing a partner, take 3 breaths, picturing a flame steadying you. Name one honest truth, e.g. I feel unheard. Share it, then say, my truth strengthens. Journal the outcome. Why it works. This Stoicism exercise empowers Stoicism on love, fueling self-improvement. Talia flame to rebuild confidence. Root of resilience. Grow through pain. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. What it is. A route to thrive despite setbacks. How to do it. After. A relational strain, e.g. an argument. Nod twice, picturing roots deepening. Write 2 lessons, e.g. listen more. Act on one, then say, my roots endure. Journal the growth. Why it works. This Stoicism practice drives self-improvement, igniting Stoicism motivation. Samir rooted to stay patient. Dawn of purpose. Act with intent. Do what you need to do in this very moment. Marcus Aurelius, what it is. a dawn to align actions with growth. How to do it. Each morning, stretch gently, picturing dawn's light. Name one purposeful act, e.g., call a friend. Do it, then say, "My purpose guides." Journal the act's warmth. Why it works. This Stoicism exercise boosts productivity, grounding Stoicism daily focus. Nora donned to nurture bonds, arc of reflection. Honor your efforts. Examine your day before you sleep. Seneca, what it is. An arc to celebrate growth. How to do it. At night, sit quietly, picturing an arc of light. Ask, how did I grow today? Note one moment, e.g., stayed calm. Then say, my growth shines. Journal the insight. Why it works. This Stoicism practice deepens self-improvement, strengthening Stoicism lessons. Eli arced to value. His efforts. Stream of acceptance. Let go of control. There is only one way to happiness. Cease worrying about things beyond our control. Epictetus. What it is. A stream to release what you can't change. How to do it. When anxious, e.g., about a partner's mood, sway gently, picturing a stream flowing. Ask, what can I release? Act calmly, then say, I flow freely. Journal the peace. Why it works. This Stoicism exercise reduces anxiety, grounding Stoic philosophy. Talia stream to let go of pain. Ray of kindness. Lift those around. You, what need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears. Seneca, what it is. A ray to grow through generosity. How to do it. When tension rises, e.g., a family spat, smile softly, picturing a ray of warmth. Offer a kind gesture, e.g., a hug. Then say, my kindness heals. Journal the connection. Why? It works. This Stoicism practice strengthens Stoicism relationships, fostering Stoicism on love. Samir rayed to bond with his daughter. Crest of humility. Learn from mistakes. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish. Epictetus, what it is. A crest to embrace errors as teachers. How to do it. After a misstep, e.g., snapping at a loved one, stretch your arms, picturing a crest rising. Write one lesson, e.g., pause before reacting. Apply it, then say, my mistakes teach. Journal the lesson. Why it works. This Stoicism exercise drives self-improvement, aligning with Stoicism motivation. Nora crested to grow as a therapist. Pulse of action, seize small steps. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius, what it is. A pulse to act now for growth. How to do it. When stuck, e.g., avoiding a talk, tap your foot twice, picturing a pulse of energy. Name one small step, e.g., text an apology. Do it, then say, my action builds. Journal the progress. Why it works. This Stoicism practice boosts productivity, igniting Stoicism daily momentum. Eli pulsed to reconnect with his brother. Why? These Stoicism exercises transform you. These 14 Stoicism exercises are your lantern through life's relational tangles, turning hurts into wisdom and distance into connection. They reduce anxiety by focusing on your control, enhance productivity through deliberate action, and nurture mental health with mindfulness. Rooted in Stoic quotes, they're crafted for Stoicism for beginners, Stoicism for women, and Stoicism daily habits. Whether healing Stoicism relationships, rediscovering Stoicism on love, or overcoming self-doubt, these Stoicism practices weave resilience. Start with one like loom of presence for connection, or ember of forgiveness for peace, and practice it for 7 days. Track it in your Stoicism journal to see your Stoicism mindset deepen. Stoic philosophy isn't for Stoic statues. It's for real hearts like Nora mending love, Eli healing rifts, Talia rising anew, Samir bridging generations, or you seeking growth in life's quiet aches. These Stoicism exercises fit into busy days, taking moments but weaving lasting bonds. They're perfect for Stoicism motivation, self-improvement, or Stoicism on love, helping you mend where others fray. Picture a strained moment, a sharp word, a silent gap, a heavy heart. Instead of breaking, you whisper, "I grow deeper today." That's Stoic philosophy alive, fueled by Stoicism lessons. Start your Stoic journey. Today, relationships test us, but Stoicism exercises mend us. These Stoicism practices transform pain into purpose, keeping your mental health steady and your connections warm. Try glow of gratitude tonight for warmth or pulse of action tomorrow for progress. Commit to one Stoicism exercise for a week and watch your heart grow. Stoicism is simple: a breath, a choice, a journal. With Stoic Rain, you're not just living, you're weaving a life of depth and love. Join the Stoic Rain community, comment "I grow deeper today," and share your favorite Stoicism exercise, perhaps Tide of Renewal or Hearth of Patience. Take our 7-day Stoic Depth Challenge. Pick one Stoicism practice, live it daily, and tag a friend. Subscribe for more Stoicism motivation. Share this with someone longing to deepen their bonds, ready for Stoic philosophy's gentle light. Your heart is your strength. Let's reign with Stoic Rain.